Hello everybody, this is Milesluigi. Welcome you back to Sequence Break, or in the Blind Forest. So I've definitely backed up my save here, because I'll be perfectly honest, this is entirely new territory for me. Trying to go through the game Seinless. Matter of fact, we're kind of going to be following the game's normal order until once again I prove that it's possible to go on with the game, because we'll be having abilities to retaliate and attack enemies. Then we'll start doing some other sequence breaks. We'll actually come back to this point in the game, actually. But you can almost consider the next couple forward points almost like going through the game normally. Now, we have to get this next ability, which is kind of funny, because we come up to this ability tree, and our invisible sign, aka Ori's Mind, says that we found Anno, who gives us an ability which is kind of funny to get when you think about it. It is actually an attack. The only thing is this attack is definitely correlated to your actual energy, which is the charge flame. And the way it ends up working is that, oh shoot, I've already used all my charge energy doing that. Essentially, we don't have sign, and normally the charge flame shoots where sign is. I'm actually just gonna take a death because I'm gonna have to, pick it up again. Now, where in the world does the charge flame? Oh, it actually saved for me here, and Franki's gone. Perfect. What we need to do is make a save point here, exit. What charge flame does when you don't have sign is it come on. It blows up at your last save point, which means we can effectively save, close the game, open it back up, and attack some things at one point in space. It's not exactly practical, and it uses energy, and energy is at a huge premium considering we can't easily break crystals at the moment for more energy. So I've already used all my energy, one for the save and one to break the wall, so I definitely have to get back to the spirit tree here and get some energy before we continue on forward in the horror fields here. All right, so now, one cool thing about save wells, and this is a new feature in the Definitive Edition, is that you can warp between save points. So the save well that I hit down in Sunken Glades, I could go to Sunken Glades. And I'll be perfectly honest, it's kind of tempting to go back to Sunken Glades, because we could enter Blackroot Burrows and get the ability there, and that would be really awesome. I don't see it specifically necessary at this exact moment. If it does end up being necessary, I'll end up doing that. But I don't fully see it necessary, at least at this moment. And there's not really too much we can do other than get past all the enemies. And unfortunately, like the giant slugs here, we have to get past. Now, hopefully, I can get far enough away from this guy to make a save. Yes, I can. Because we're going to have to do some save shenanigans here. Matter of fact, that takes one energy. And then blowing up the wall takes another energy. I'm already out of energy. And as the game's going to hint at the moment, there's this huge spider web. And I'm already seeing that I'm going to have to do some shenanigans to make this work. I'm going to have to head back to the spirit tree to make this work. What I'm thinking I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to use the save anywhere trick and get my save right here. Because normally you blast off your charge flame right here. It releases this, and it lets us go forward. Unfortunately, we have no energy, so my next task is going to be getting past this stupid fat slug in the way. I'm going to have to damage boost through him. Get some energy and head back here to be able to accomplish this feat. The good news, though, is that even if we're going back to a save well, I guess your save point that you've made can still be rekindled. It just stays there, so we won't have to use any energy to save or open up the ability tree. And like if I wanted to, I could actually pull up the ability tree to start our save anywhere here if we wanted to, because you can pull it up on here. I'm going to do it in a more convenient spot, though, because the clear disadvantage of doing save anywhere and running with the ability menu up is that it's kind of hard to see behind the ability tree. No shit, Sherlock, Milesluigi, of course. All right, so we have to get past all these slugs again. Thankfully, getting past this slug in this direction, not too difficult. I just have to lure him to the wall and then run away and then just get away from him. And yeah, we can just rekindle this save. We're going to bring up the save menu here. Here we go. Hopefully I did that right. Yes, I did. So once again, I very recommended you do something to not actually pick an ability, because like you need to be able to use A to jump, and yeah, picking an ability would just absolutely ruin this trick. And since it saves, shoot, there's that spider. have to watch out for that spider. That would be bad. All right, so I kind of have to see where these platforms are, and that's kind of difficult right now at the moment. I'm gonna move it back over to Ultra Spirit Flame. Here we go. So I want to make my save around here now. I'm thinking, should I go for a regroup? I really should just go for the survival tree because these skills are just immediately useful. Navigation, don't really need, I mean, Spirit Magnet's kind of useful, and then attacks, well, I literally can't attack. So, like, all of these aren't useful for me. So, yeah, we're going to go for regroup. I'm going to, I suppose, let's get it off there. We're going to jump and then pick regroup. There we go. That should hopefully put this in the spot to be able to knock this down. I am hoping. All right, so, yeah, Ori should fall. We should be good to blow that up. Yes, we are. Perfect. And now we can fall down and see what all this ruckus is about. These spikes down here are straight instant death. So there really isn't any way to sequence break past them. I am definitely picking up this energy orb over here because saves are at a huge premium at the moment, and being able to save more is just good news in my eyes. All right, so without the ability to attack, am I gonna have to damage boost through all this crud? Once again, I am kind of going by flying by my teeth here to do this. So maybe I can go off the walls. I have to stay out of the water, though, since the water is all purple and goopy and shit. It hurts me. It hurts me really bad. So, but yeah, I want to say this might actually be possible damageless if you're not a dumbass like me, and I'm very dead. With one life, I can't even damage boost through anything. And yeah, spiders can easily kill me, although it's funny, I can get the spiders to kill each other if I am very clever about it. I should just actually take a death, though, if I take a hit like that. Bye, Ori. Alright, so yeah, I want to see if I can get these two spiders to kill each other so they're not nagging me while I'm trying to do some quite precision platform. I unfortunately killed the other spider, although killing enemies, it gets me experience, which is very much appreciated in case I need to do another save anywhere, or whatnot. Anyway, with that spider dead, yeah. So first we're gonna head to this wall, and then we're gonna head to the other side, and we'll jump over to here. All of a sudden, Ori in the Blind Forest Divinity Division has become a bit more Kaizo Mario-like. Although maybe I should have worked towards getting this spider killed first. We're gonna let him fire a shot, then we're gonna get over to this wall, and if we're careful, aha, I can get him to kill the spikes too. I should definitely do that. Once again, the little bits of experience, every single bit of experience helps, because normally you're supposed to be able to normally kill enemies. Can I get him to blow up the crystal, get an extra save? I think I can. Or I'll get him to blow up the crystal. Oh, don't tell me he can't blow up the crystal. Oh my gosh. Milesluigi. I don't think he can blow up the crystal. That's not good. I mean, I just wasted 2 health trying to blow up the crystal. And now I'm not feeling it. I'm really not feeling it anymore. Let's try this again, hopefully with less getting hit by spider projectiles, because I really can't take the hit. I'll be right back. Ugh. Ah, there we go. Nailed it. Nailed it. All right, so now we know. Can't get energy. Thankfully, these bounce pads, we don't need to destroy at all, although spider is going to be super in our way. Very much in our way. I should just take the death. Once again, life is at a very strong premium in case I need to damage boost through something or whatnot. I gotta watch out for this slug, and we're gonna have to bounce over everything here, and unfortunately we can't really destroy any of the spikes in our way. Oop. Yeah, let's just get out of there as fast as possible. So the lower right there, that's where we would enter in or put in the mapstone fragment for the area which we're currently in, the Hollow Grove. And yeah, Mount Horo and Thornfelt Swamp. So yeah, we're going this way to head towards the Thornfelt Swamp because that's where the Ginso Tree is. There we go. Shoot, I'm gonna have to do this again. Or just damage boost. Well, that's not great. Alright, there's a save well I should save right here. Oh, this is unsafe zone. I can't save here. Let me guess. Near enemy. Oh, no, not near enemies. Okay. That was a pretty free save at the moment, which it's a really good thing that I had to regroup because I actually just got the 1 health that I needed. But we're definitely... let's not get hit by the spike. We're definitely going to go to this save well. To get our 3 health back. I don't think there's any other energy I could have picked up along the way. There we go. So I think when you're here, dodge the spike. Do you need the? Yeah, you need the rock. You need the rock. I think this is one point where I kind of got stuck for a bit because until we become a bit more mobile and agile, you kind of need this rock to get up, but you also need to push it in originally to get to the save well. So it's kind of confusing. Can I get to the other side? No, not quite. So pull it out just a little bit further, about to here. I guess I'll just take that hit. Can I get in? No, I can't get in. Okay, I remember needing to use the rock. I'm now totally messing up. Maybe you need to push the rock, which in that case... Yeah, let's push the rock, not pull the rock. That was actually a huge mistake on my behalf. Push the rock back in. I am failing basic Legend of Zelda puzzles, and yeah, these spikes do 2 health of damage, so I shouldn't just damage boost through them so casually, you know, without further discretion. Alright, so what we want to do is get the rock basically on top of the spikes about right there, and now we can jump on forward, which is what we'll need to do. First, get my 2 health back. There we go. Second, well, continue on forward. So, I'll be perfectly honest, like, when we, get back on track, have Sign, Thornfelt Swamp can be sequence broken actually in multiple ways, which will be fun and interesting. So you guys are, I guess, in for a treat for how this area is, I guess, kind of, sort of supposed to look. We've actually made it to Ginso, but unfortunately we've run into somebody who is embracing the darkness and fear and running away. Ugh, not so fun. So, you have to get back what he stole. Wonderful. So yeah, we, cannot enter the Ginso Tree. We can press X to listen to Sign, though. So, I want to say there's actually a trick we can do here. I only just read about it, but I'm actually going to make a save point here. Start our game. Mash up. Does this work? Okay. From what I've read, Ginso Tree, the actual entrance to Ginso Tree, is active on frame 1. I'm actually curious if that's true. I'm only going to try this a couple times, but if it's true, we might actually just be able to enter Ginso. Although we wouldn't be able to beat it. We kind of need another ability at the moment, but I still want to check this out and try it. If it is true, let me know. I don't feel like trying anymore. Alright, so since we can't attack, we have another one of these giant slugs. I should be able to jump over them. Yeah, there we go. So, over here. No. If I recall correctly, we now have to go further into Thornfelt and deal with a whole bunch of enemies. But we're going to be dealing with enemies that can basically kill each other, which is very much appreciated because I don't have any other means to attack. I want to say to the right here is some thing, and basically anything at this point is super appreciated. Let's check this out. Ah, it's an ability cell, which I'm going to hold on to in case I need to do another save anywhere, because inadvertently I'm like doing some massive pacifist run. But yeah, these stupid spewing plants, we can get to kill each other if we need to kill them. But hopefully that shouldn't be necessary. I might as well just pick up this ability here. There we go. There we go, that was plus 100. That's very helpful because, yeah, that kills the slug in the way. Oh, couple little sluglets survived though. Ugh, not fun. Those little sluglets, that's the whole point of that enemy, is that little sluglets are like the most annoying enemy ever. Ugh, I couldn't even get far enough away to make a save. Now, thankfully, don't need to kill anything, although we do need to do some fun gymnastics here. Essentially, there's a whole bunch of debris in the way, and even if we could attack, we need to get the plant monsters here to kill some things for us anyway, so that's very much appreciated. I do not want to go that way because I really don't want to have to deal with Frog at the moment. Alright, there we go. And not into the spikes. Alright, so now we need to clear out this next bit of and I'm at 1 health. I need to be very careful. The unfortunate thing is that these projectiles that these guys shoot, sometimes they just, splat on impact. Other times, they splat and leave a stupid spike, purple spike behind. And that's not cool. It's not cool at all. Alright. So, but thankfully, that's the end of that, and we should be good to get to the next area, Moon Grotto here. Now, triggering this cutscene like this triggers, well, the instant death lasers actually. So I'm gonna save, and these instant death lasers are not the funnest thing in the world to deal with, but thankfully it's just movement. We don't have to attack anything, just know they are instant death, so not the funnest thing in the world to deal with. It would definitely help if I had another ability, but not at this time. There is another save well here. I could pick up that 100. That save well is more important at the moment. There we go. There we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump through here so we don't have to deal with the dive bombing enemy. I could open this energy door. Thing is, what's past here is some health, and that's really not practical to do without our next ability. So we're just gonna go ahead and fall into Gumo's trap and make it to his hideout. If you ask me, Gumo's hideout, you know what, why don't we play a little bit further? I'm actually surprised I didn't just smack myself into a spike there. So, whole reason why I wanted to do key duplication, not just to set up a couple of sequence breaks, you know, for other things, but specifically, we are Seinless, and Gumo's hideout has a mini-boss actually down below me at the moment, and we need 2 keystones, and my ability to attack is extremely non-existent at the moment, so as a result I key duplicated. I want to say if I would have gone for some abilities and gotten the dash, I would have been able to oh nice, use basically the dash attack to be able to do that, which may be something I end up having to get, so I might have to go to Blackroot Burrows to get that, but for until then, we can at least pick up this key. Jeez, gotta be very careful around the stompy things and the spikes. Alright, let's try that again, because I am at 2 health. The spikes are gonna instant death me. Getting crushed instant deaths me too. Ugh, Jesus, oh my gosh. Save, there we go. Matter of fact, why don't I just, oh, never mind, I healed. So, speedrunning trick, never mind, you have to have the door open first. If you open a door, save, die, the door is open instantaneously, and in some circumstances in the game that's actually faster, not a particularly super trick, but one to make note of. Alright, so, thankfully, our next ability is up ahead. It's going to be a super helpful ability. Here we go. We just have to make sure we don't die to anything dumb like the Frankie. I'm at 1 health. All right, there we go. Thankfully, the Frankie becomes really patient with us. Here we go. And we're going to go ahead and pick up, as I may have spoiled at some point in my commentary, not sure, the double jump. Once again, one of the reasons why I love Ori and the Blind Forest. We are not very far in the game. We have already gotten the double jump. Movement options in this game are amazing, and they only get more amazing from here, actually. Shoot. Well, thankfully, getting an ability auto-saves. I really kind of want to get this ability, or this 100. Maybe I could have... Ooh, geez, that didn't kill him? Ooh, that's not good. So, but that gets me an ability point, and yeah, we're going to be saving those ability points. But yeah, double jump just immediately makes us instantaneously more agile. Double jump can save us from certain doom. We can get past spikes we couldn't get past before, and well, everything else good that comes with a double jump. As anybody in Smash Brothers can tell you, once you lose your double jump, like, you're doomed. You try to dodge your enemy, but they can predict where you go. Like, your only movement option left then is to get your double jump or your up B, but you use your up B, your SOL. Anyway, we're gonna pick up this energy. This gets us to 4 energy, which is kind of, like, important. 4 energy is kind of a cutoff point for a lot of energy doors. Not that we're gonna be staying on this save file, because I want to show, you know, sequence breaks that involve you know, using sign, and we're going to be launching off of this save file after we do that. But anyway, sequence break I want to show off here, which is kind of, I haven't really mastered this one, but there's a wall that I just wall jumped off of. You actually saw it there. If you nail a wall jump off there, it's actually entirely possible to skip a whole lot of Gumo's hideout here. Can I get on the wall again? So you know you get off the wall when Ori does a big kick like that, and it is possible to then latch onto the wall up above us and then actually get onto the platform above us. Normally we're supposed to be going way over to the left, enjoy our double jump, but not what I want to do. Ah, there we go. There we go. And yeah, that ends up skipping actually a lot of Gumo's hideout, which maybe I didn't want to do because there's actually, if I recall correctly, a life and an energy cell I could have picked up going through Gumo's hideout. We'll do Gumo's hideout legitly another time. But I'm going to go ahead and actually just do this rock sequence. It is possible to skip it, which I think that's another thing I'll show off at another point. But for right now, let's dodge the rocks because this is what we're supposed to do. And this is just going to make a whole lot more sense if I do it this way first. So... Alright. Thankfully, this isn't like horribly difficult, but the rocks do get into your way, so you have to watch out. Watch out for things coming down below. Oh, shoot. Okay, somehow I made that end up working. There we go. So. There we go, and that lets us get into Ginso. Fantastic, and that auto saves for us as well. So yeah, now that I've done that, oh shoot, I don't even have the energy to open up this door, and that's a life cell, and having 5 life, having 5 life would be pretty helpful for Ginso. It's actually probably for my best if I head up to the save well, get the energy I need to open the door, get my 5 health. And then, yeah, next episode, it's probably going to be the final episode of Seinless in terms of sequence breaking, because we're going to get through Ginso. After I prove that you can get through Ginso and you gain the ability to start attacking enemies, granted, it's not going to be with Sign, but it's going to be with stuff like Bash, in which shortly after that, more attacking abilities. At that point, you know, you can attack, you can get through the rest of the game. So, but it'll come next time, everybody. So this has been Milesluigi. See you then.